A peaceful scene, but looks are deceiving. These cranes in the background have been idle for years. The shipbuilding industry closed down a decade ago. Now the local property market has collapsed. Homeowners can't pay off their mortgages, let alone city property taxes. Both events have cut off the city's revenue, and it has quite simply run out of money. The city, with a population of 110,000, is now the first in the United States to declare bankruptcy. It's cutting costs drastically. Take the police headquarters next to City Hall. The building proved too expensive and is now being leased out, forcing the law enforcement department to move to cheaper rented office space further out.
We don't pave the streets as often as we should. We don't trim trees anymore unless they're absolutely necessary. Certain crimes that don't have to do with violence or the threat to the person are not investigated as vigorously as before.
City officials are now in acrimonious negotiations with the unions to renegotiate pay, medical and pension plans. It may seem strange that Vallejo, just 2 hours away from the hub of Silicon Valley, could run out of money. But dozens of cities in California are now facing the same nightmare scenario. This is Stockton, with a population of 350,000 people. The city is more or less for sale at a steep discount. 2 years ago, brand new homes with pools cost more than $500,000. Now they're on offer at half the price. So many neighborhoods in California are now facing foreclosure, it's actually easier for real estate agents to bring potential buyers by bus. This is called the Repo Bus Tour. Despite being only 2 hours away from thriving San Francisco, Stockton has been labeled the foreclosure capital of America. Many house buyers bought their dream homes at the top of the market with no savings. Some, called flippers, bought thinking they could make an instant profit by selling a few weeks later. Banks now own the houses.
There was a lot of buyers and all different types of buyers, and some of them were reselling because we couldn't keep up with the demand. The builders couldn't build fast enough.
For those who were prepared to bide their time whilst the housing market went berserk, they're now in the enviable position of being able to pick up steals. Of course, that also means there's no room for sentimentality, because these homes represent the broken dreams of the foreclosed previous owners.
You know, the fact that they lost it through foreclosure is not, doesn't make any difference.
It's not your problem.
Well, no, it's not.
But house building has not ceased. Ironically, the poorest workers who before even the most irresponsible lenders wouldn't touch are now getting a second chance. Take Habitat for Humanity, a non-profit organization building homes for the least affluent. Until a few months ago, it too was priced out of the market by soaring land values.
Prices have dipped slightly, not great, but at least we have a better shot at getting land now than we used to.
The new owners of these homes just across the bay from San Francisco have 30 years to pay back around $200,000, all interest-free. They may just have landed the biggest bargain of all since the housing market collapsed.